Alright guys, I got all pissed off by how somebody passed me on the highway and I wasn't really paying attention. I was just walking in a frame of mind of absolute, anger's not even quite the right word, it's more than that. But anyway, and because I was in that state of mind, I went walking right straight across this thing and I'm hauling my dog. Now, obviously my dog can't walk. I wasn't even thinking. That's the point I'm making. And that's just horrible. And that's just, I don't know if you can take any away from that, but I'm sharing it with you anyway. I think we treat people based on how we perceive the problem, and we don't take into account how others see the problem. For me, the problem to walk across a damn cattle guard is to just walk across it, because my feet are long enough to cover 2 or 3 pieces of iron. And who's that? I'm not sure, but we got a license plate number, I'm sure. Anyway, my dog can't do that. Shit, her feet aren't 2 inches wide. And she's kind of more of a cat when it comes to walking and jumping and shit. It's just how she is. She's a pointer mix, pointer and Doberman. And right now she's smelling something. That's a Doberman. Pointer is a hound breed, and they smell. They live on their nose. Oh my gosh! It's back this morning. I saw her just barking up a freaking storm, and I'm like, what is going on? And I jump out there, I grab my freaking 44 revolver, and I run out into the living room, and she's barking at a goddamn bird that just landed on the fucking deck. I think it was a robin, I'm not sure, but it wasn't. That's threatening, that's for damn sure. And I was like, oh my god, my heart just almost exploded. It was kind of funny. Anyway, today I am exploring the foundation of the Cochise County Sheriff's Office. I believe it is. I'm not 100% sure on that. If I run into an informative individual, then we might find out. What I find amazing is if you look above, I'm kind of running out of wind here. We're walking uphill. I'm going to zoom this in. We're 1 right now. I'm going to zoom it to 10. I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, whatever the fuck that means. Anyway, you see that band of granite? There's a little one right there, about halfway up the hill. And then, I gotta reinforce it. And then above the hill, above the complex, you see that granite, that slab of granite just running across. Okay, now we're gonna go a little bit to the right. Oh shit, there's another slab of granite. I call these granite slabs, obviously, because maybe I'm just too stupid to think of a better name. I don't know, my dog's pulling me, I'm sorry. And then we come over here, and oh my gosh, look at that, we got another granite slab. And okay, I want to point out a couple of things. I'm not a geologist, okay? I'm just from Arizona. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. Who's just talking to you? Okay, the granite is generally formed, well, it is always formed deep underground. Okay, you get a volcanic event, magma comes up towards the surface. I'm gonna give you some room here. Granite comes up towards the surface, and then you might have a volcanic event up on the surface, and then eventually it dies. It stops. Okay, we'll just a theoretical event here. Okay, so it stops, and volcanic, the pressure subsides for whatever reason, we don't know. Okay, so the granite is formed in horizontal fractures in the rock. magma gets into those fractures, expounds because the granite's under a lot of the magma is under a lot of pressure. It fractures those cracks open like a hydraulic vise. In fact, exactly like a hydraulic vise. And you get ground uplift, and you get a shitload of magma, and it intrudes into these horizontal cavities underground. Well, they might be underground, but they quickly get buried underground by a hunk, I mean millions of tons of earth. Granite forms 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 miles underground. That's where it forms. And the reason it forms like that is because it takes so long to cool. And then because of all the insulation it's got from all this earth, right? Now, basalt, which I believe is the most common type of rock on the planet, forms on the surface, where it cools rather quickly. So that's the only difference between basalt, as far as I know, anyway. I'm not a geologist, like I said. But certainly it's a major difference between granite and basalt. Now, when this granite cools, well, when this granite forms, first of all, the magma goes into these cracks, and magma, just like any other magma, has gas in it. It is, I'm not sure what the right word is, infused with a gas of some sort. I mean, you get different gases, maybe CO2, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever kind of volcanic gases. I'm not a volcanologist either, okay? So what happens is when this granite gets into these crevasses, it starts to solidify, and because it does have these gases in it, these gases collude to form individual gas bubbles, and then eventually the granite cools, and it's all over. The gas eventually equivalates in pressure to whatever the atmosphere is around it. I don't know what that might be. Okay, I don't know, depending on how deep it is, I guess. Anyway, so then it starts to rain and rain. And in Arizona, I just got to the top of the hill, so I'm running out of breath. Sorry. In Arizona, when it rains, it frickin' rains, man. It rains like a son of a bitch. And it doesn't stop until it feels like it. Because of that, we got a lot of erosion. And if you've ever been to the Sonoran Desert part of Arizona or around the Gaston Purchase, you'll notice that between the mountains, it's really super flat. And the reason for that is these mountains used to be a freaking lot taller. In fact, the valleys that we're standing in were probably higher than they are now until weatherization started. And so weatherization started, eroded the crap out of the mountains. And the reason we know that is because we know that granite forms 10, 20, 30, 40 miles underground. And when we look up in the sky right here, we see granite. And that's because everything above that 30 to 40 or whatever miles it was underground has been eroded away. And it eroded, it windblown, it got water washed into what we're walking on right now. It's really an amazing story. In fact, to clarify, I'm in the Mule Mountains at the moment. I'm at the Cochise County Sheriff's Office. Mark Daniels says on the, I'll show you right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. How you doing, ma'am? Hey, are you a sheriff's deputy by any chance? Are you employed here by any chance? No? Are you familiar with the area? Are you familiar with the area? I'm a new person and I'm just want to learn some stuff. I'm from Cochise County, but I left, I joined the Navy. I've been gone 40 years, I just came back. Could you help me? How long you been living in Cochise County? Es okay, es bueno. Es muy poquito. Muy poquito. ¿Cuestiones? Sí. Okay. How long have you lived here? ¿Cuántos años usted aquí?
No, yo no.
En Arizona.
18 años. Que
¿Cuántos?
viene siendo what? 8?
Oh, okay. Sí, 18. Sí, 18. You like it here?
Sí.
See?
I like.
Are you from Arizona?
Yes.
Okay, you don't need to tell me anything in personal if you don't want. It's okay. How are the police department people treating civilians?
I understand.
El policía es bueno to civilianos.
Sí.
Does that make sense?
Sí.
¿Cuántos comprende? ¿Me comprende? Okay, thank you. Gracias, guys. I'm really trying. Mi perro. ¿Cómo se llamas?
¿Yo?
Sí, yes. Denise Eduardo.
Hey,
go ahead. Nice to meet you too. Thank you. And Chaser.
¿Cómo?
Chaser.
Chaser.
Like Chase. Like Chase, yeah. Although she should be a Chase. It's a female.
Okay.
But I didn't name her. I just own her. Okay.
You have a nice day.
Thank you for your time.
You happy New Year.
You happy New Year to you too? Okay. All right, bye-bye. That was freaking cool, man. How do you like that? You know what? I feel like an idiot as far as operating my camera because I don't even think I got one fucking shot of her. Holy shit. Okay. Hang on. Here you go. Okay, I'm going to finish the video I have, and then I'm going to address the thought that crossed my mind as I started this video, which was my sister commenting on my teeth. So I'll address that towards the end. I'm going to turn this around for you real quick. Okay, now I just had an encounter with a very nice person. I don't know. I'm going to turn back this out a little bit probably. Okay, this very nice person. Just about being in Cochise County. Shit, I didn't really ask her anything personal. I didn't really learn where she's from. She's been in Arizona for 18 years, or Cochise County. I don't want to misinterpret that. I'm not sure exactly. I can't remember which one she said, but she seemed like a really nice person. And, I don't know why she was here. Maybe she was getting a copy of her fucking birth certificate. None of my damn business. Okay. We're gonna get up here as close as we fucking can without crossing any boundaries. I'm not gonna cross any fucking boundaries here. Stop. Personnel. Oh, this is what the sign says. Must identify themselves before proceeding. Please push censor button and identify yourself by naming, department, or company. Okay. I have zero intention of doing that, and I'm going to walk across this thing at a 90-degree right here. I'm not going to go any farther than the front edge of this concrete slab. And that says, I'm going to read that and zoom that in a little bit. Okay. Proceed directly through gate. It will close automatically in 60 seconds. Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Oh my God, because I'm too fucking stupid to fucking realize anything like that might happen. Okay, we're gonna zoom into these mountains here. All right. Okay, something I want you to notice is, all right, that granite slab running underneath the very top of that hill. It's a mountain here. They call it a mountain. It's a hill. If you've ever lived in the Northwest, this is a hill. It's we're standing a little over a mile high though, I think, just a little bit, not much. Anyway, what I want to check this out is those holes in that granite. You can see that up there? I'm going to move my fingers. Okay, and that. Okay, now. Okay, those holes are made by gas bubbles. Okay, those gas bubbles fill with, over time, water, mineralized water that has been flowing from the surface of the planet down through this volcanic rich, mineral rich soil and rock, all the way down into that cavity. Water evaporates, crystals, if the pressure and temperature is right, and it's, miles and miles and miles, tens of miles underground, will start to form. And then you get, that's how agates are formed. In fact, that's how a lot of quartz is formed too. But quartz, I think, can form on the surface. I'm not 100% sure on that. But agate is quartz material. People don't know that, I don't think. But it is quartz. It's a microcrystalline type of quartz called chalcedony. And it just comes in different colors. And one of those colors is jasper. Very, very valuable. Sorry. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to go look. Maybe we can look and take a peek at the fucking people doing their goddamn job. That'd be nice. It is a weekday, is it not? Yeah, right on. I hear voices. I'm going to turn this around. Come here, baby. Yeah. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? We're going to just check shit out here. Because actually, it's part of my fucking civic duty. And I don't give a flying shit if Cochise County appreciates it or not. In fact, they ought to be inviting me in and going, hey, dude, man, check this out. We got these cars. They were all unregistered, and they should be paid for them to be that way. And now I got some guy. Yes, sir. What's up?
Are you here to pick up somebody?
No, sir. I am just walking on public property.
Okay, you need to stand over here on this side.
Why? I'm not. Where am I at?
Huh?
Where am I at?
Over here.
Why?
Because
The sign says, don't proceed beyond that point. I'm not behind that point.
I'm gonna argue with you.
I'm right here. In fact, there's a red line here. I'll even step on this side of that red line just to make you fucking happy. Okay, fine. 2 red lines. You fucking happy?
I'm not cursing.
What's your
at you.
name?
I'm not.
What's your
cursing at
name?
you,
You're a
and I'm
public
not-
employee. What's your name?
And I'm not disrespecting.
What is your name?
My name is Roy Clark.
Roy Clark. Thank you. Are you commissioned or what are you?
It's irrelevant.
Well, I'm going to introduce myself.
Huh?
I'm going to introduce myself.
What is your name?
Ed.
Ed?
Edward.
Well,
Yes.
I told you my first and last name.
Who are you?
My name is Roy.
Okay. You're nobody. That's who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can't make up rules. If you want nobody to proceed beyond this line right here, you need to put a sign up by law that says don't proceed beyond this sign.
Okay.
No authorized personnel, whatever the fuck you want. But you can't just make shit up.
Why are you angry?
Because you're making shit up.
Why are you cursing at me?
Because you're making shit up.
I haven't disrespected you.
I don't appreciate people coming out here and making up the law and trying to enforce rules that don't exist. That's why.
At no point
It's
have I
tyrannical
disrespected
and it's uncalled
Have I
for.
raised my
And
voice
fuck
at you?
you. I don't have to listen to you.
Okay.
I'm not going to listen to you.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
I will.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to walk over here because I haven't been over there. Hey. She's gone.
Okay.
I'm going to get her. I'm going to grab her.
I'm not moving.
I'll get her. Here, let me grab her. She's fine.
Okay.
Very friendly. Here.
Okay.
You know what? I'll tell you what. On camera.
Huh?
I apologize.
Okay, thank you. I apologize to
I
you.
let my emotions get ahead of me,
Okay.
and that's inappropriate.
Okay.
And that's totally uncalled for.
And I understand we all have bad days at times.
Yeah. So, can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
Because the things I really wanted to know was one of the things. Is there anywhere to get up into the hills? Because I'm a rock hound,
So
and that's really what brings me up here.
So supposedly this is ranch land. There's a gentleman that owns that property. I don't know if you saw all the cattle down here.
I have seen some cattle.
So
Yeah.
and I don't know who owns it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because we have a trough for them out here on by the helipad, and they go drink water
I've seen
there.
that, yeah. Oh, you see cattle down there?
Yes.
Oh, right on.
There's a bunch of cattle and deer that go
Okay.
drink out of our trough over here, but I don't know who owns the property.
Okay, cool enough, man. But I'm thinking probably Phelps Judge or whoever bought it
you
from
know
them.
what? I didn't think of that. So you're probably right. So I know the rancher leases the property. So he's got like several hundred head of cattle here.
Okay.
But you know what? And I hadn't thought about maybe PD owning Doug.
I don't know. You know, I'll tell you what. The reason I even know this place is because I'm originally from Douglas, and
I'm from Douglas.
my dad was the chief chemist at Phelps Dodge at the smelter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and until they shut it down in what 81, 80,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in the Navy, but they shut it down, and he got shipped to El Paso. He went to El Paso, and he became their he was their quality assurance
Okay.
supervisor, and he actually taught them how to get gold out of the mud that was generated from the copper purification process.
Sure.
You know how they do that? It's through the electrolytic.
Yeah.
For maybe it's like a battery kind of thing. When they do that, everything that ain't copper that goes to the other plate sinks to the bottom.
Okay.
Well, what is that? It's iron.
The heavier stuff.
That's right, man.
Yep.
Plutonium, uranium,
Yeah.
gold, platinum,
Yeah.
all that shit, right? So my dad taught me that. That's how I know.
Cool.
So anyway, when we were living on the property, he was at the. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn this around because